This is day 6 of the No Thought Just Talk challenge. And today I think I'm gonna be talking about mustard seed. Matter of fact, I actually think that I do have a mustard seed somewhere around here. So let me go ahead and find that for you. Um okay, bet here it is. So mustard seed, right? The interesting thing about mustard seeds is that they're very small. Like this is a jar. This is a jar of mustard seeds, right? So if you've never seen one before, this is exactly what they look like. I don't know how many seeds is in here. It's a lot. And the thing about a mustard seed is that it's so small that you can literally see. If I was to pull one out, it would completely disappear inside of my fingertips, right? It is very, very small. And so it's so interesting because in if you've ever seen a mustard tree, you would never think that something so small came from this seed like this. Something so huge came from the seed like this, right? And the Bible describes faith as being like a mustard seed, saying that faith as small as a mustard seed can move mountains. And it says that about faith. And it also says about our actions. It goes into a little bit deeper when it comes to our actions, because even the smallest action can grow into something large over time, right? The smallest action or the smallest inaction can grow into something big over time. You forget to open your car door for your lady or your wife or whoever it is that you're dating, fellas, and next thing you know, that small inaction, that small cause of forgetting, so that small neglect, right, that small inaction leads her to feel neglected. It calls her to feel all these other emotions, and now you're having a situation where you're having arguments with her all the time, right? The small action of applying for a new going back to school and applying for a college degree or college transcripts or whatever it is, right? That small action, you don't think that it's gonna be worth anything later on, like in that moment, and later on it yields like so many big results, right? I remember actually when I spoke at the NASB conference. That's the National Alliance of Black School Educators. When I spoke there, the way that I got there was so crazy. Like I literally, when I went to that whole entire application process, I was just like, God, if you want me to speak here, I'll speak here. I'm just gonna apply and see what happens. And I kid you not, like after I applied to speak there, a couple of weeks went by and then I didn't hear anything. Couple of more weeks, like almost a month later, and then I got the notification. Your application was accepted. I was like, what? Like I'm going over to NASB to Chicago. Like I was so happy. I was so hyped. And then when I got there, it was just the most amazing thing that I've ever seen in my life. And all that huge tree, the huge tree that came up from there started all because of a small mustard seed, the small mustard seed of faith of just putting in an application. And so it's like, not only that is a principle that you can not only apply to one area of life, you can apply the same principle to other areas of life as well. Inactions or actions that are as small as a mustard seed can yield so much fruit, so much result. You can have so much of a ginormous impact and effect on not only your life, but also on the lives of others by you just taking small actions. Small actions consistently, small actions and watering that, making sure that it's taken care of, doing it over and over again. That goes into consistency. So I just want to say that today, I think that that's going to be my word of the day. Yeah. Today, the word of the day is mustard seed. Yeah. Have faith like a mustard seed. That's the quote.